Hello, welcome back. Inktober 2023, day 17, and I know what you're saying. Kevin, what happened to day 16? Well, I assure you day 16 occurred. Day 16 very much happened. I just didn't live stream. I'm sorry. Didn't have the time. Yesterday was a crazy day. There was a lot going on. But I did create a piece of artwork, and I will share it in just a moment and catch you guys up on where we're at. But thank you so much to everybody who's here live, or if you're listening on the replay. I appreciate it. And special shout out to Inktober for keeping me on in the background. I appreciate it. Hope you are well. And I hope everybody else is well too. Thank you for joining me again on another day. All month long, I have been going entirely original. So this is a big deal for me. This is a big deal. I don't normally do this. As you guys know, 90% of my artwork is fan art because, well, that's what sells, that's what people buy, and that's how I eat. But really wanted to challenge myself this year with going entirely original all month long. So I have been grabbing bits and pieces of the story that I created. What's up, Carlos? Oh, goodness gracious. 25 years ago that I've just been cobbling away at. It's fantasy based, it's medieval based, but it's not like a cohesive story. So that's what all the things are getting pulled from. And a couple things, including today's drawing, I am pulling from artwork from way back in the day. But a lot of them is just totally original, creating it up as we go. So today's prompt is Demon, and I actually kind of started it because I was hoping I could get the angel and the demon prompt to kind of work together. So, we'll see. Before I forget, remember, you still have 2 whole weeks if you want to grab one of the Count Hinkula, my transformation for this October. If you want to grab one of the promo stickers, head over to my shop. Carlos, stop nutting in the chat, man. Exclamation point shop. Any purchase all month long, any dollar amount, any item, doesn't have to be spooky, can be literally anything. We'll get you one of the free waterproof, weatherproof Count Hinkula stickers. They are hand numbered on the back and they are limited to 40. I have exactly 29 left and you are running out of time. You're running out of time if you want to grab one. When the month is over, the promo is over. So even if I have leftovers, you can't get them. They get locked away in the vault. So head over there if you want to grab one. So yesterday was Angel, okay? That was the prompt for yesterday. And I wasn't necessarily feeling like going for like straight up Angel with the wings or the several thousands of eyes. But I wanted something angelic, possibly religious, something in that vein, something in that direction. So I decided to create something entirely new. So this is a religious sister from whatever is this religion in this story that I'm creating. I don't know, but you'll notice that she's wearing earrings and kind of like a rosary, and instead of having a cross, we've got this crystal, and that's the thing that you should keep seeing over and over again, and he is this constant allusion to crystals. That's very important to whatever this story is going to be. So perhaps this is like a religious order that worships these crystals, something along those lines. And we've also got some visual cues here to tie back to previous days. That's another thing I'm doing, is I'm trying to kind of weave together all of these Inktober drawings into some kind of overarching narrative. So we've got a couple things here. We've got a basket of some veggies and some flowers, and this is the exact same flower from day, was it day 7? No, from day 9. So day 9 we had Bounce. We had the little girl with the flower, and she stepped on the slime and got surprised. It's the same flower, possibly the same exact basket that little girl was holding before she freaked out. We've also got this lantern, And this is literally the exact same lantern from day one, from Dream, which was turned off, so now it's turned on. And she is greeting a wary traveler as the person approaches. So it's at night. It's meant to be like at night or at dusk. And so this was the finished, this is the final piece right here. So there she is, Angel. Now something else that's really fun about this, okay? You guys know I worked on the book Grasslands, which was published by Authocracy Studios. They're based in London. Worked on that for a couple years, and we did a lot of concept work on that. And there's a character in Grasslands named Madeline. And Madeline is a sorceress. Let me show you this real quick. So this is a final image of Madeline, just in case you haven't seen her before. So she's got the ability to control magic. That you can see little music notes and stuff. I really like this drawing. I'm proud of this drawing. So this is Madeline. This is final artwork of Madeline. This is what she looks like in the series in the book. But we went through a lot of iterations of this character in a lot of different outfits and a lot of different approaches. And one of them that was rejected, that did not get used for Madeline, was this. So this is a rejected concept for how Madeline could have looked. This was leaning more into a much more motherly persona, right? Obviously a little bit leaning towards religion, a little bit towards nurturing, a little bit more. We went more for the mythical, magical, adventurous sorcerer route, which is great. But I thought, what a fun opportunity to use another original thing that never saw the light of day for the final piece for Angel. So you can see that is virtually the same outfit. Although I realized after the fact, I realized I didn't quite line up the bottom the same way. Because I had the bottom like white with like 3 strips, this fabric going down. So, you know, whatever. But this is the final. This is Angel. I'm really happy with it. It went up on all the socials. Very early, I might add, too. For my trend this month, the Inktober piece went up at like 8 a.m. and people were like, what? Because I had worked on it previously because I didn't have the time. So, you know, hey, whatever. Carlos is very inspired. Thanks, Carlos. Thanks, man. So, moving on. Moving on to the next day. Today is Demon. Demon. You're inspired too? Thank you. Bless. Bless you all. Bless everyone. With the angel, you've been blessed. So today is Demon. And as I mentioned, I already kind of started something. Because when I was sketching this out, I wanted them to kind of work together. And they do kind of work together. Except it kind of looks like she's greeting him. Which is not quite. But they definitely have an opposing action kind of thing going on. And I was thinking after I did this, I might do this through the remainder of the month. So I've really enjoyed live streaming virtually every day. It's a little exhausting. But the big thing is that it takes up about 4 to 5 hours of my day every single day. And I don't really have the time to do that. So I'm thinking that I'm going to start coming into these with something already sketched out and an idea already to go. So when I'm live, I'm just kind of doing the final line work and finishing it up. Hopefully that's all right with you guys. It'll save me a lot of time. Carlos, where's all the Screamo? Carlos, get back to work. So this is another character that I'm pulling from way back when. 2006, ladies and gentlemen. 2006. 2006. So this is a character I drew that was, again, for this storyline. Whatever this is going to be. Whatever this is going to be. That's the way to go. Finally stole something from me. Oh, do you... I guess you kind of do that, don't you? You kind of come into the streams with something a little bit ready to go. So, what's funny about this is...
Yummy, yummy, looks so good.
Beehabs.
Yummy, yummy, looks so good. Yummy, yummy, looks so good. Yummy, yummy, looks so good.
What's up, Beehabs? Wanted to change it up today. I see. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, Carlos usually has a sketch ready. Smart plan, man. Smart plan, man. So this is some concept sketch stuff I did from 2006. Forever ago. An eternity ago. I was a different human being back then. BF says also notifications are not working again, but Twitch admitted it to issues. Well, that's nice. That's lovely. This is very clearly some kind of devil character, right? Like, clearly. He's a little bit savage. I had some stuff, maybe some tattoos on him. Maybe his hands were wrapped. This kind of crazy sword. Look at this sword. This sword's nuts. This sword's crazy. And I gave him a really lame name because I don't know what I'm doing. I called him Duval, and I'm like, it's just devil. That's all it is, and it's stupid. And now I kind of love that it's stupid. I feel like if this was like a graphic novel, right? The main character would meet him, and he'd be like, you know, my name is Duval. And then the main character would be like, really? Right? And he'd be like, I don't understand. What's funny about my name? So I'll probably keep that, because why would I not? Why would I not keep that? But it's super lame. So I wanted to redraw him for Demon today, which is what I started with. I gotta keep the sword. The sword is the best part. So this is the artwork for today. Did I put all this together? Did I group all of the angel? I drew these all in the same. I'm gonna open up a new file here. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Let me actually take this and let's slap that on here. Concept work from Ancient 2006, Kevin. That can go away. That can go away. And then let's take this and bring him over. There he is. And now we can close this. Oh, I forgot that. Here. Hold on. I got all this. I got this. There we go. It's all is good. That is kind of genius. Hey, flattery will get you everywhere. So, yeah, today's Demon. This is another long time original character, but I have not drawn this character in... I can't even tell you when was the last time I drew this character. Well, I drew... Actually, I take that back. When we were kind of trying to cobble together something for this storyline, and Resolve was maybe going to be a thing before that kind of fell apart. I did a quick exploration. Hold on, let me show you. Here's some more concept art. I love sharing concept art. So, when we were kind of trying to cobble together this into a story, when I was working with Jeff, and Jeff was writing, he was really adamant on gargoyles being a thing. Like, and that's fine. That's his thing. He really wanted it. And so, like, I was kind of playing around with, this was the Duval character, and I was like, you know, what would he look like if he was a gargoyle? And then it kind of morphed more into this, and then we went more in this direction, because he was more keen on the animated series gargoyle look. So this was like the last time I kind of drew Duval, was like this, and he'd obviously changed a little bit. I still like this drawing. I think this drawing's pretty good. Carlos says, I like those chunky gauntlets / forearms. Thanks, man. All right, you get out of here. So, here he is. And I'm gonna just kind of keep going. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Sound good to everybody? Thank you all for being here again. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Also, so I will be live streaming for the remainder of the week, so you don't need to worry about Kevin not being here. I will be live streaming, except this weekend. I can't because we are camping. We've got scout camping trip, so I will be once again working on the Inktober prompts ahead of time, off air. Sorry. Can't do it from the woods, guys. Can't live stream from the woods. Literally, we will be in the woods. BFs was worried. How's your teeths? They're fine. They're always very impressed with my dental hygiene. I take very, very good care of my teeth because I'm always, like, worried that something bad's gonna happen with them. I don't know why. I just am. Like, my mother has lost, like, all of her teeth, but she also smokes like a chimney. And it's like, yeah, but I don't want to lose my teeth. It's the last thing I want to do. So I always take really good care of my teeth. And they're always very impressed. So yeah, this time, I went to the dentist yesterday, which is why Carlos is bringing this up. And they were like, wow, you take really good care of your teeth. Like, your gums are really good. I'm like, yeah, thank you. And I had to take my son to the dentist also. His visit didn't go as well as mine. What do you mean you can't stream while camping? So unprofessional. Yeah, because there's no internet. No internet. We gotta have a tooth. Right? We gotta have a tooth. And I'm thinking, I was thinking to change it up a lot, is that he would have black eyes with white pupils. Because I'm also trying to change up these older designs a little bit. So, Linktober says, what kind of camping is this? Make the internet out there. It's roughing it. We're going to be in a tent. An actual tent? A real tent? I'm a little worried, though, because the weather's supposed to be gross. The weather is supposed to be gross. And we're doing the camping trip with the scouts, rain or shine, which is always wonderful. I'm sure the bears have access. Yeah. Crystal Rose Bear is here. Kevin, I fully expected you to find a way to live stream from the woods. I know. I know. Isn't it about roughing it and making the comforts out? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's supposed to be raining all weekend. Wonderful. And it's also supposed to be cold, like 40 degrees. Also wonderful. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a wonderful time, I assure you. Can you imagine me literally shivering and like my son's like, Dad, why are you not spending time with me? Well, it's because I have to entertain my audience. It's because I have to live stream. Survivor Man with Kevin Hinkle. Yep. BF says, glad I was not the only one with camping stream expectations. Hey, what we need to talk about is Carlos finally being back to live streaming. That's what we need to talk about. Remember to follow CRF Art Room now that he's actually live streaming. Now that Carlos is actually live streaming, you guys should follow. You should actually follow Carlos. He's all right. Carlos is okay. This is your super overpowered, very muscular, goodness gracious, we're all gonna die kind of guy. I kind of envisioned him as like the anti-hero. He's not really, you know, he's not really a hero, but, you know, we all grow to love. He's the Vegeta. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, he's the Vegeta. That's what's happening. You know? He was bad, and then, oh, he's not that bad. We've been following him for years. Yeah, good. Good. Most good. Still traumatized by that Caterpie? Yeah. I mean, you should be. We opened the Caterpie folder. We did. We did open the Caterpie folder. Carlos has a Caterpie folder. I don't know what the implications of that mean. Also, I was thinking, you know what would be cool is if this character has a normal ear as opposed to all the other characters which have had the elf ears. Is this some kind of commentary that the humans are evil and that the... Maybe. Could be. Could be. Could be. I think that hand's probably way too small. Probably, right? Why is there not an ear command? That's silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Anti-hero with the big flowy cape and the hood, of course. Of course. Right? Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way, you know. This will get cut off for sure. No need to go all in on that. Can I steal your hands emote but make it poorly drawn? Carlos, when have you ever asked me for permission to steal a concept of mine? I'll wait. Carlos is like, now I'm gonna ask for permission. You'll pay royalties? Yeah, man. You're paying royalties? Like, steal away. Say less. Say less, man. Listen, it does not have to be a duplicate of hands or horse. Of course it does. It would slap a giant ear on me. Should he have an earring? I'm getting like he should have earring vibes. I can't explain it. I don't know. Let's see. I've like never put any thought into what this guy looks like from behind, to be honest. What is the opposite of crystals? I don't know. What is the opposite of crystals? I need to see some... also, this hand's too small. I know I already said that, but I didn't fix it. This hand's too small. I need to see just rocks. There you go, man. You can have a storyline that's just rocks. I need to see a sword on a sheath, on a belt. Ooh, I like. That's a good shot there. Let's see. Okay, I got a good reference. Reference acquired. Give him earrings of opposites of crystals. Rocks. The rocks, you mean? So, sheath here. Doing this action. Also, can I say special shout out to, and I've already mentioned this several times this month, but special shout out to all the awesome artists that are like rocking the Linktober stuff. Crazy. So much awesome artwork comes out of like all these month-long challenges, and like, you know, I am a big Zelda fan. I love seeing all the Linktober stuff. Like, it's pretty awesome. Not that there's not a lot of great stuff coming out of Inktober too, but it's just like, wow. I try to follow as many artists as I can when I see all this stuff. See all the things. Yeah, hard agree. It's like crazy. Crazy. Absolutely insane. One of these days, I'm gonna do the official Inktober journey. One of these days. There's so many things to do. We got this ring going on. I might do it next year. See, this was my my first time to use the official the official Inktober prompt list. So I was like, okay, I can finally get this out of my life. Say that I have done the official list without my own. There's some serious talent in the Legend of Zelda fan. Oh yeah, still seeing some doing full-on master. But yeah, Carlos, it's like some people spend hours and they just like rock these masterpieces every day. And here I am, putting together these little bits, and I'm proud of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of them, but it's like I spent a couple hours and I'm like, dang, I've derailed my whole day with this. And then other people's, 15 hours into this insane piece of masterful art. Masterful. Come on, you're always welcome to join us. Yeah, oh yeah. I will eventually. I will. Ow. Art is art. True. Truer words. As long as everyone is getting practice.
No matter how anybody says it is. Feels good to have made something.
Carlos, I did one day on a whim. No, you didn't. You did it because I told you to do it. Carlos, look at Carlos' revisionist history. Look at Carlos' revisionist history here. I did one because I felt. You did it because I told you to do it. That's my nickname is Whim. Oh man. Bless Captain Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Dear Fred. He's the best. I love Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers is amazing. So we got, let's see. Oh, perspective view. Yeah, what was the one that you did, Carlos? Was it Deity? Was the prompt Deity, and you did the Giants? The Marios. The Marios with big legs.
Hey, look, everybody! Kevin's back! Kevin! We love you, Kevin!
Kevin, please! Ray's here. What's up, Ray? Yee. Big Giants. The Big Giants. What's up, Ray? Okay, I feel like this should be more like this. I feel like. I want to say. Had to shake down a dude in Amsterdam who hasn't paid us in 4 months. Sounds like you're in an international spy ring of some kind. That's our Ray. Dun 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 dun. All right. I'm gonna use a different color because I'm getting confused.
Good job. You did it. Drink a Dr. Pepper.
That's right. I was thinking this is like a bone. That's kind of what I had in my head. And then if he's grabbing it, then the finger guard is going down that way. Right? It's going away. Something like that. Perspective is lame. How would the... See, I'm trying to figure out how this sword would even look like. So you got the blade. And it's like a pirate sword, kind of. And it comes over like this. Goes back. We got a bone hilt. We got spikes. Okay. More like the Mafia. Very good. That's what it would look like. I have to now... So now, take this and do this. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. But yeah, I feel like this is probably... I don't know. I'm in a very sunsetty mood on a lot of things lately. I feel like 5 years of Inktober is good. It's a good run. Now we do other things. We do Linktober next year, I think. We do Linktober next year. That's my thought right now. A lot can change in a year. There we go. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Kevin's ready to end it all. I'm ready to end everything. Kevin's ready to turn over a new leaf. How about... Yeah, man. Might as well. On a lot of things. It's just that... It's that time, man. It's just that time. A lot of changes. A lot of changes. Might as well just rip the Band-Aid off. Change it all. Change everything. I'm gonna keep this just for my own sake. So you see up here, I had his sword over his shoulder. This is Ray. This is a 2006 drawing. But then I gave him a cape. I remember I gave him a cape, and I get caught up in this problem of characters that have characters that have capes and cloaks, and then they have sheaths on their back with sword. Like, that hangs me up. Like, trying to figure out how does the cape / cloak work with the sword on the back. Like, that messes me up all the time, constantly, all the time. We need more cakes. Is this that guy who ended up being a gargoyle? This is the guy that turned into a gargoyle. It is. This is the guy that turned into a gargoyle, and now he's not a gargoyle anymore. He's back. He's back, baby. Today's prompt is demon. It felt like the thing to do. Okay, let's do some final art. Look at this. I love it. 40 minutes in, final art stage. See, I'm going to start kind of doing some preliminary sketches before we start. Okay? That means you're going to get less live stream time with Kevin, but Kevin can move on with his day and do other things. He's back to a guy goyle. Oh, Carlos. No, not like this, Carlos. Carlos, not like this, Carlos. Ray, don't. Just don't. Don't encourage him. You think you can have one child, Carlos, and then you start making out with the dad jokes and the bad puns. You think that entitles you to this? Not amazing. What did we think of yesterday's? Because you guys didn't get to see me drawing it live. That's Sister Maddie. And maybe if you were here when I was explaining the origin of the outfit, you know why I called her Sister Maddie. I should probably save this now. Time to save. Demon. I take ownership of 2. Wait, how would that work? Did we need to fly in and sit in your office? Yes. No, I explained it when the stream started. I went through yesterday's prompt, showed off how I came up with that idea, and a little bit of why, and then we moved into today's. You'll just have to go back. I chose to think you were just sitting there explaining it to nobody yesterday. Maybe I was. Yesterday was exhausting. Yesterday was exhausting. So much to do yesterday. I felt like I was moving nonstop all day. Because I was. It's because I was. But yeah, as we continue through this month-long journey, and I add more and more pieces, they are all connected. Everything is connected. I'm trying to think if there's any pieces currently that I've done that are not connected to anything. Surely there's a couple that are not connected to anything yet. But a lot of them are connected. If anything, just visually with different clues. And yeah, yesterday's Angel pulled in visual cues from days 1 and day 9. Bubble of O's here. Map waifu is secretly the map from the cartographer drawing. No, it's not at all. In no way, shape, or form. In no way, shape, or form. Map waifu is map waifu cannot hurt you. Actually, map waifu could very much hurt you. Will you be releasing the Inktober 2023 guidebook? That's a great question, Carlos. I think I've settled in that I will. I'll have a book for the end of the month that'll have all the artwork for this month with a little story, like maybe a paragraph or two about each piece. I feel like I really should. You know? I've got all this original stuff I just made. I really should. The thing is, I want it to be really nice. I want it to be nice, and I don't know a good cost-effective way to do that and make it nice. I need to see some muscles. I need to see muscles from behind, though. I'm not confident in my ability to make this up. I could probably make it up, but I'd rather look at something that gives me some help. What part of from behind does Google not understand? From behind. I don't need... Okay. That is kind of what I did. Look at me. Look at me in 4 years of anatomy. Arctic Arts is finally here. So is the lore already in your head and it's writing it down, or do you need to conceive the lore? So it's a great question. It depends on the thing. This is a character I'm drawing that I drew in 2006. So this guy already has, like, there is no grand, overarching, beautifully woven narrative lore. There's not. There's bits and pieces that I've continued to add more bits and pieces to for decades. So certain ones already have a little bit, and I'm kind of trying to add to it. And some have nothing, and I'm making it up as I go. Ark says, is that the one and only Mr. Van Hinkleberg III, bringing of spice, master of the doodles? Could be. Perhaps. How are you on this fine day? Arctic Archibald. What was that name that you said you were given? I already forgot what it was, but it was so good. I was like, oh, that is really good. I gotta remember that. And of course, I have already forgotten. Because I am me, and I have forgotten. Arctic Octavius Arts. Good. Lovely. You'll love to see it. Ark, was it the Devil Horns? Did the Devil Horns bring you out today? I know that's semi your brand, although Probably not usually as mammalian as this. Arthur. All right, Carlos, take that. You gotta workshop that one a little bit more. We gotta workshop that one a little bit more. Yeah, a bit different. A little bit. Sassy Kevin is here. I don't know why you always say that. Like, I'm not. I don't think you really know what Sassy Kevin really is. Well, you probably do. There's a clear difference when actual Sassy Kevin is here, I promise you. There is a clear difference. Where's my music? Oh, hold on. That's why. My headphones got pulled out. Dang it. Can you guys hear the music still? No, don't do this to me. Here, can I... Hold on.
Hi, Kevin.
I can hear that. I can't hear the music at all. Music's gone. Great. Love it. Love it. Love it. Have it. All right. I'm not going to mess with it. You're going to have to let me know. I literally can't hear the music now, and it's probably not going to come back for me until I stop Streamlabs, and I don't want to stop Streamlabs because I'm in the middle of a stream. So I can't hear any music, so there you go. That's happened to me before. It's really irritating. It's like when the cable for the headphones gets yanked out, and then for some reason it just won't let me hear the music anymore. Lame. So I'll have no idea if the music is too loud. I'll have no idea if we switch to crazy songs that are inappropriate. You're gonna have to tell me. And now I get to work in awkward silence. This is great. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's really irritating. I remember the last time this happened. If you yank out the cord in the middle of it, like, I can hear that, but like I can hear the redeems. I just can't hear the music, and the music's, I know it's playing, and you guys can hear it. It's really annoying. Irritating.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
If only I could not hear the panda alarm. No, Art. That's your favorite.
Looks so yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
2, 3,
Yummy,
4.
yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
It's so weird that I hear that and then it goes to absolute silence for me. Okay, done. And goodbye. Goddess of D's is here. What's up? What's up? Hello. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to day 17 of Inktober. I know you guys missed me yesterday. And also, unfortunately, I yanked the headphone cord out. So now I can no longer hear the music. So that happened. How are you today? I'm okay. I'm glad yesterday's over. It was a long, long, long day. Lots of moving around, lots of things to do, places to be. It was exhausting. We did have a vet appointment in the morning for those of you guys that have been on the dog watch. So I am without any pets in my life. So our other ancient Chihuahua was put down yesterday. He did have a very long, happy, good life. But it just became too much issues. Too many issues. Too much going on. It's very undevilish. It's a demon. Today's prompt is demon. How did the kids handle it? I mean, my youngest, I don't know. He didn't seem as bothered. You know. My older son seemed a little upset because, I mean, he was there when we got the dog. But for the most part, they seem okay. It's weird, though. Like, you know how you have, like, I mean, it's almost like PTSD. Like, you know, I came home and I am so used to every single time I come home, I need to clean the floor. Like, you guys have no idea. Every single time I come home, I need to clean the floor. I had to do that for months and months and months and months. And so, like, I'm used to kind of, like, sitting in the driveway for a few minutes and kind of gathering the mental courage to go in to clean up the floor again. You know what I mean. You guys know. And that was happening to me all day yesterday where I was like, oh, I need to go clean the floor. I'm like, oh, I don't need to clean the floor. It was weird. It was weird. It's like a weird eeriness, you know, but, and I had my sad moments about it. And, you know, I already did my cry about it and all that stuff, but he did have a very good life. Both my dogs had a very good life, but it's kind of wild. It's wild. It is a little wild not having any pets at all in my life because I've had pets forever. This is literally the first time in my life I don't have a pet in my life. It's kind of weird. You know, from childhood, young adult. So yeah, no pets right now. But yeah, Void. This is really weird without the music. I don't like this at all. This is stupid. It's dumb. My daughter would be wrecked. Yeah. I mean, I could tell that it's not like the best news in the world or saying goodbye, but it's like, you know. They also just did this. So in the span of, because we had to put our other dog was in much worse shape. She was like, as I've talked to, like totally deaf, totally blind. But also having kind of the same bathroom issues. Like, I mean, guys, for months I was dealing with this with 2 dogs. It's insane. But it was like, it was a little bit, I think, easier to process because it's like, yeah, she's not living her best life anymore. I never had pets. My mom could barely take care of me, let alone a pet, says Arctic Arts. Plug back in Goose. I did. I plugged the. It's a weird thing with Streamlabs. This has happened before. It's happened before. If my headphone cord gets yanked out while Streamlabs is going, for some reason, it. See you later, Linktober. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. It turns off my ability to hear the background music. I can hear everything else. I can hear the redeems. I can hear the alerts, but I can't hear the background music. And it won't come back until I restart Streamlabs, because I've done this before. I don't know why. It's a really weird little quirk that it does. So now I have no music. Really annoying. Oh well. I'll probably also start talking a lot more because I feel the need to fill the silence for me. It's pretty, yeah, okay, what's really important, you guys need to tell me if when the music changes, if it changes to something dumb or inappropriate, because I won't be able to hear it when it changes, so. Then again, you guys might think it's hilarious and not tell me. Kevin, we're currently listening to Baby Shark. Oh, great. Great. He, superhero demon. Yeah, so today's prompt is demon. And this is a character that I drew over here. This is a character I drew back in 2006. So like an adventurer. Again, it's all part of this same fantasy story. Oh, hold on. I'm missing all these other comments. Linktober says, have a great rest of Inktober, Kevin. Thank you, thank you. Funny fix, even when I lived alone, my dad forced me to have a goat and a donkey on the property. We all need to pay attention to this comment. Even when I lived alone, funny fix, my dad forced me to have a goat and a donkey on property. Ray dreams of not having pets. Yeah. Yeah. So you lose music and we get extra Kevin talk. I support no headphones. I don't like this at all. Coco Melon remix featuring Lil Jon. Yes! Can we take bets on first one to cry wolf on inappropriate or missing music? Yeah, great. Love it. Amazing. You guys are the best. I drew some excuse me. I drew some hands yesterday that I was really proud of, but I can't show you guys those hands. You can't see those hands yet, but I was really proud of them. It's like, wow, look at these hands. I think let me do the fingers first. He definitely has nails, claws, if you will. If anything, I'd recommend sus music. You know how it be. How do I want to do this? I like this little raccoon mascot you got here. Goddess Adiz, I want to say. The coon. Embrace the coon. Goddess is the imposter. Get that butt out of here. Get that butt out of here. That's way too much butt. Oh, no. Okay, I kind of like these fingers, but I don't like the first one. Hit. I need to go back and listen to the stream from last night, Carlos. I need to hear your event recap. So back to the earlier question that I never answered. He's not... I didn't really consider him a hero. He's kind of like... He's rocking the whole anti-hero thing. He's like, in the Dragon Ball Z world, he's like Vegeta. Starts off as a bad guy and then eventually becomes kind of a good guy, but he always has an attitude. That's kind of how I imagine him. And I gave him a cape because I thought capes were cool. Literally the reason. I was like, oh, he needs to have a cape because capes are awesome. A lot of my character design still kind of is the same. Oh, why do I? Because it's cool. All right. That's my favorite part. I love doing the recaps. I might just clip those and pop them on the Discord. Hey, can you guys see that? I mean, you could clip them and put them up on anywhere in social media. Make it, as we say, bite-sized pieces of content, man. I wish I had, like, an editor that could just go through all my... I mean, honestly, I probably have thousands at this point. Thousands of hours of live streams that I could pull actually really entertaining content from. But I don't have the time. I don't have the time to go through it. I wish I had someone to just do it for me. Is true. I have an editor lined up. Just need to make more money to pay. Yeah, well, exactly. I need to make money to pay myself, let alone someone else to do anything for me. But I would love to get somebody to go through live streams and like edit together clips and stuff. That'd be awesome. Because it is absolutely not a lack of content. Absolutely not a lack of content. Just a lack of manpower, time in the day to do it. You need contact? I have no money to pay anybody though, so no thank you. Gotta pay the people. By the time I am in a position, all my content will be so out of date. Goddess D says, I do really need a spray bottle. Do you? For what? In general? Just cuz? Trying to spray people? Because reasons? Interesting. I need to do these eyes. I need to do the eyes. The eyes have it. So yeah, if you were just popping into the stream, I did start some sketch work of this before starting, and I think that's what I'm going to do for the remainder of the month because I'm falling really behind this month on a lot of my other obligations, and I don't like that, even though I'm really happy and proud of the Inktober work that's coming. I can't afford to keep spending 4 to 5 hours live streaming a day on personal project stuff. I need to be focusing on job hunting. I need to be focusing on commissions. I need to be focusing on Pro Gamers Guide. There's a lot of other priorities that I really need to be focusing on. So I'm going to try to minimize the live streaming time a little bit more by coming in with sketches already kind of ready to go, so that live streaming is just the final art and like getting it presented, so that we can get things down to like 2 to 3 hours and not 4 to 5 hours. You are allowed to skimp on Inktober to make sure you can eat. Yeah, I appreciate that. Unfortunately, when I commit to a thing, I don't know how to not, at the detriment of everything else. I'm still like very upset at myself when I never finished March of Robots. I'm really proud, but like I was really upset because I committed to do it. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. Really upset me. Try a mantra of good enough. It's not just good, it's good enough. How are the numbers going, though? There's been a decent jump in followers, which I think happens when you just stream obnoxiously often. So that's been fun. That's cool to see. I won't lie. Daily streams still bringing the sauce. A robot for each Inktober prompt. Double. Yes. I do see, it's funny when I see other artists that do the double up thing. I've been seeing that a lot, actually. I saw somebody like quadrupled up. They did an Inktober piece and they were like, this is Toad and Castle and Dagger. And I was like, what? What? That's not how it works. I mean, fine. Okay, whatever. Fine. Good for you, I guess. That's too big. Too big, I think. Pupil was too big. But yeah, if I can get these streams down to just like 2 to 3 hours, that would be good. We definitely cannot do any more 5-hour streams. Those like burn me out. I found that out a long time ago though, so I don't know why that's surprising. I found out through trial and error that 5-hour is my limit for like live streaming. And if I happen to live stream for 5 hours, it also burns me out literally for the rest of the day. As a surprise to no one, I'm sure. As a surprise to absolutely no one, I'm sure. That still doesn't look right. I'll just come back to it. All right. Five hours is long. Carlos is dead after 2. Live streaming is surprisingly exhausting. Yeah, it is very exhausting. Unless you just like go super chill, right? If you just go incredibly chill and like just like don't like a lot of artists, like they don't really actively engage that much. Like I've definitely been in tons of streams where it is incredibly chill and it's just like, you know, mostly just the sounds of them drawing. Just like ASMR, just like them drawing. It's a lot of sitting too. I suspect you are not doing this from a sit. No, I mean I have a desk that can go up or down. I have the up or down desk, but when I'm drawing, I can't stand and draw. I like to stand if I have to do a lot of admin work. So if I'm doing like the social media blitz, or I'm doing the posting across 10 different platforms, which does take a lot of time to do, or doing product listing. Oh God, Redbubble. Like if I'm sitting there listing up a new Redbubble product, that's like a 20-minute stand. But drawing, I can't really stand and draw. I've tried. It doesn't really work as well for me. But yeah, sitting and streaming, if I'm sitting for 5 hours and then I get up, it is definitely like a, ooh, like as soon as I get up, that's gonna sting. What is this? What is this layer? That layer is nothing. What is this layer? That layer is nothing. I love it when I have multiple layers that are nothing. I picture a desk that's constantly going up and down. I mean, it has the little, like, I don't know if you can hear that little gear. It has the little buttons. You can move it up or down. This interaction can be draining. Well, the interaction can be, yeah. A good exercise, yes. True. You and Goddess are a handful to deal with. Yes. All right, let me draw this. Yes. Arctic is an extrovert, so it fuels me amusingly. That is weird. It's odd. You're just an odd duck. Although, we all knew that. We all knew Arctic Arts was an odd duck. We knew that long ago. $2.5. Yes. So, Carlos is a good boy. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert. I am very much, I really don't mind either. I know there's a special term, right? Like I can be absolutely extroverted both in person and online, anywhere, and it does not bother me in the least. But I can also be very okay being alone and just drawing for 8 hours, not talking to anybody. Like both of them do not bother me. I am cooked after streams, though, if they are long. Yes. And, yeah, that's not to say that if I don't do a show or something, that I get tired like I do. It's social interaction when it's supercharged from, like, an event, a con, is a little exhausting. So one of the prompts that I started on last night, because like I said, I will not be streaming this weekend because I'm camping at a Boy Scout camp, so there will not be a live stream Saturday, and there will also not be one on Sunday because we'll be in the woods. So I started working on them early, and one of the prompts is chains. And for those of you that have been around, I hate drawing chains. I do. I don't like it. I hate it. Drawing chains is hard. I always draw them and they look goofy. So I was like, oh, wonderful. Oh, great. Look at all that nut hype. Is it harder or easier than hands? It's easier than hands. I still hate doing it, though. Not a fan of drawing chains. I love drawing silhouettes of chains. That may seem like a really odd statement, but because I can draw chains in silhouette easily, because then it's just like, oh, this. Like, it's really easy. Oh, you want like angular ones? Okay, that's fine. But it's when I have to actually give it color and volume and stuff, then it's really difficult. Look at all that nut hype. you're not going to take the classic Hinkle move and creatively interpret chains to be something easier to draw. Well, so I did a character in Grasslands that was made out of chains, so I've already kind of done that. So this time I just went more classic. But yeah, there's a character in Grasslands that is made out of, like, his beard and his hair is chains. Get the chain brush, man. Be a man. Get the chain brush. Be a man. Hilarious. I don't really know how to do this. That's probably good, I guess. It's all in those details, guys. All in the details. Are we still listening to good music? It hasn't turned to something dumb, right? Somber, but not dumb. Very good. Most good. Most excellent. Okay. We need to do a couple of these. And a couple of these. Give them some of these. And a couple of these. Okay. We're on our way. We're off and away. It's got lots of strings and one of those pipe thingies. Maybe in G minor. Carlos is going in for the super detail. Love it, man. Love it. Carlos is the real homie, giving me the actual full musical breakdown. All right, Carlos. If you had to make your own story, what kind of genre would it be? Science fiction, steampunk, fantasy? Zelda is not a genre. Zelda is not a genre, Carlos. Carlos did not understand the assignment. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, for all my artist friends in the chat, if you had to do your own original story, what genre would it be? Action adventure, science fiction, noir, horror, fantasy, I don't know, cop drama. I don't know what other genres there are. Monster. Funny Fig's going with a fantasy adventure. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Arctic Arts. I got several. Mostly modern / fantasy mix. Yeah, modern. You strike me as a modern guy. Fever Dream. Love it. You want to do Fever Dream, Boa? Futuristic fantasy, says Carlos. Dragons and lasers. Ark's got a proper fantasy one with demon angels and dragons. Another one that takes place in a MMORPG. And, of course, my folklore game. Of course. Of course. I just realized we have not done an Arctic Arts check-in today. How are we doing, Art? Move this a little bit more. I always thought you should do what you know. Arctic Arts, let's make a game together. You and Carlos. Ark has made games. He's even gotten reviewed by popular YouTubers. We're not going to talk about it, though. He did great. He did excellent. You got lots of eyeballs. On the Depresso scale, like a 3 out of 10. So pretty good relative. 3 out of 10, right? All right. Beamcat now available on Steam. That's right. There's even a Brix O'Brien playthrough. You know it's good. Brian only plays quality games. What line do I want to do? This one seems a little too thick. Yes. There we go. Anything I'm desperate to say I've worked on a game. Carlos, don't be desperate. How's work, Carlos? More importantly, how's work going? I'm dying. I gotta fill this empty silence is killing me. And I know it's awkward because you guys don't have that, but it's killing me. It's very uncomfortable. It's like I'm back in the beginning of the Doodle stream again. First like 2 years. No, first like 2 or 3 episodes actually. I know. I'm glad that it's playing for you guys. That's actually what's more important. I don't know why this feels all off, but it does. But whatever. Printing my life away. Let me creep your art. Ooh, go creep Carlos's art. Arctic Arts, are you not... Arctic Octavius. You not following Carlos? Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we eating each other alive? Do you ever see those, it's because I'm a vampire. When people are like, you know, if we all collectively work together, what is the like story where they're like, if we all donated $1 to one person at a time, right? Like everybody could cover everything they ever need and beyond, but then you have the expectation is that you keep doing it. Goes to the next person, you give them $1. Next person, but like the thing is that like everyone quits after they get their money. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about? You know this like story, tale thing, life lesson, whatever it's called. Carlos posts on the socials. Carlos posts on the socials more than a certain Arctic Arts posts on the socials. Remember when I was like, Ark, let's take a look at your Insta. And I was like, what? How have you not posted since 2021? I was like, what? What? Greed? I've heard of it. The ghost town that is my socials. Yeah, man. But then no one's ever gonna find your work or know anything about you. Definitely not the way to grow is to like exist only on Twitch. That is not the way to get anything. Social Boy. Hey guys, selfie from the Hindenburg. Guys, look at this new Gutenberg press. Hearing good things. But yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of issues with social media, and I have a lot of things to say. A lot of issues with it, but like also, if you're just flat out not there and not posting and not sharing anything, you can't expect people to just know about you. I know I'm a little bit of a special case, but like when we raid other artists that are new, without fail, I will always look in their bio on their Twitch channel, find their, if they have social links, and I will go follow every single one. Every time, without fail. A lot of times they still have their notifications on. And so they like see it right then and there, and I'm like, wow. I mean, I wasn't doing it to get acknowledgement. I was doing it because I understand how difficult this all is. But I understand the plight. All right. Belt buckle. Can we copy and paste? Tell me we can copy and paste, please. Ugh. So I can... Not really. I can't really do it. I have to change the angle. Of course. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine down here. How are you? That conversation was going nowhere anyway. See, I have some mixed feelings about this weekend because on one hand, I'm really looking forward to spending some time with my son and not having to work and being in the woods and camping with him, which I enjoy. But on the other hand, the weather's supposed to be disgusting. It's supposed to rain all weekend, and it's supposed to be down into the 40s overnight. And it's like, that's like not what I want to be doing. That is not the kind of camping I want to be doing. Gross. Beab's going in for the lurk. Gotta fold laundry. Be back. Arctic Arts. Yeah, I never really post because I'm either doing studies or commission. Arctic Arts is locked in an internal studies. I will call you out on this every time. Arc is like, I am Da Vinci. You are Da Vinci. You're like, I am never done. I am never good enough. I will spend the next 45 years of my life working on this one piece of artwork. It will never be done. Toiling away in your Renaissance era workshop, studying endlessly. Never do personal work anymore. I mean, neither do I, really. As evidence in me redrawing this character from 2006, as evidence right now. Study coding a Mage Man style. You mean Mega Man style platformer? Then we'll make a masterpiece. I was working on some game stuff with Dave Pickett, which was fun. But he put it on pause, which is okay. But he's been... so he's the guy that runs the YouTube channel Brick 101, which is a fairly successful YouTube channel. But he also had hardcore burnout. Where he didn't post anything for actually years. Not even kidding, years. So he was really burnt out, and he quit making like all kinds of content. And then he actually went back to school to learn game design, and then he graduated, and he wanted to make a game. And so he had hired me to do some character illustrations for his game, and I did a few characters, and then he wanted to put it on pause, so it's been on pause since then. Which is fine. My friend made 20XX. Ever heard of it? I've never heard of it. But that certainly doesn't mean anything. I've never heard of all things. Me not hearing it means literally nothing. I love it when I struggle to like do a certain line and then I finally get it. And then when I turn back on the other layer, I'm like, oh, it doesn't even matter because no one will see it. Love it. Love to see it. This is actually still taking a surprising long amount of time. Interestingly enough. I don't really need to draw too much because it's going to get cropped off right there. Like, it'll probably get cropped off. I do want to show a little bit of the sword. Like there. You can't see that. Probably like cropped off like there. Carlos, actually, yes. I've looked into it a few times. Never pulled the trigger, though. I don't really know what kind of pants he's wearing. I might just fill that area in with black. Okay, we need to draw the sword. We gotta stop messing around. We gotta finish this. This looks wrong again anyway. Perspective, perspective. Why are you like this? Why are you so difficult? Okay. Let me do, I don't know, blue. I need to really iron this in before I do this. Demon pants. Denim. Demon. You're trying to make a joke about denim and demons? Carlos, I've never wanted to use my sound alerts this badly before. There we go. Yeah, my buddy did all the art for it. Well, a friend of a friend. Ah, here we go. Here we go. My friend made this game. Well, yeah. Well, you know, friends. Quote, friend. A person I knew. Actually, someone I spoke to once. I met him on a live stream once upon a time. Here it is. Here we go. Here we go. Did you guys know that I met the president once? Well, he wasn't really president. Well, it was actually a wax sculpture of the president. Actually, it was the Hall of Presidents at Disney. It's okay. We still love you, Art. All of a sudden, the story falls apart. My dad works at Nintendo. Guys, my dad works at Nintendo. I can tell you what's coming out next. I have the inside scoop. Hey, he would know me by my name, okay? Would he know you by your real name or just your screen name? Guys, this is the real test. Arctic Artavius Arts. Does this person who made this game know your real name or just your screen name? Amusingly, only my in real life. Guys, Ark told the truth.
Good job. You did it. Drink a Dr. Pepper.
No one knows Octavius by his real name. Even Noodles thinks he lives with Ark. My friend used to work for Lego. Carlos. Carlos. My friends used to call me Ark in real life. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult when Reed's here.
Hi, Kevin.
What's up, Reed? Thank you for the bits, man. How are you? It's difficult when I've met somebody through a screen name first and or exclusively. I don't, like, my brain has a very hard time associating their real name unless I get to know them very well. Funny Fix is always going to be Ray. He can be as funny as he wants to be. Depending, I also had another nickname that won't be mentioned here. You have another nickname? You have a secret nickname? Just you saying you have a secret nickname, I feel like I can already count on Boba Laveau finding it out. I feel like that awakened a mission in him, I feel like. What is this little, what does that even mean, Ray? What is that little, the colon with a K? What does that even mean? What does that even, what face does that make? What face is this? What face does that make? What is that? Back in the old, no, Ray! I know. What face is it supposed to be, though? What face is this? It's a grumpy guy with a long nose. Cool Guy 95. That is 100% Ark's old username was Cool Guy 95. We're not moving on until Ray explains what this is supposed to be. Back in the olden days, Raymond. What is this? Pinocchio sad? Is that what that means? It's like sucking in the lips in his frustration? Really? I've never seen this one. Sucking in his lips with frustration? Throwing up face with an almost closed mouth? Is that what? How you doing, Reed? I still feel like I'm drawing this wrong, but I'm also not going to obsess over this. Look at how mad that one is. Look at how angry. It looks like a mouse. It's one of the Mario 2 bomb mices. Oh, what are those called? Wow, what are those called? What is the name of that character from Super Mario Land 2? The bomb. It was like really, really prevalent in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. It was like a major enemy. Came up over and over and over again. What was its name? I used to know this because of how often it was in the cartoon. And I was like, this is a dumb character to be this prevalent in the cartoon. Not a bomb. It was a rat. It was a mouse. It was a mouse that tossed bombs. And it was only in Super Mario Bros. 2. Only. Never appeared again, I don't think. Ever. And they made it like a major character in the cartoon. Well, I mean, the cartoon was made around that time. But like the fact that it was a major character was funny. Especially going back after the fact, going like, this character never really appeared ever again. Mauser, that's the name. Driving back to the warehouse, Arctic Arts, I hate that I am accurately able to predict where my art skills will be, depending on how long I do consistent studies. I want to go faster. Arc's like, I want to do more studies. Unlimited power. Ark, you want to know one of my secrets, man? Would you like to know one of my ultimate secrets? Mr. Hinkle admitted art. Working on commissions, books, live stream viewer requests. Those are studies. Because I have done no studies. And if you look through my portfolio and you look at my body of work over the last 5 years, only working on commissions, freelance projects, book illustrations, live stream viewer requests, doing the content, the stuff I already do, you can see a vast improvement over time because I'm still drawing every day and I'm drawing things I wouldn't draw because people are asking me, commission me to draw characters I wouldn't draw, in weird poses I wouldn't do, in weird styles I might not have thought of. Those are also studies. And those are studies that pay me. E-Logger. Eli. Everybody, Eli's here. What's up, man? Sorry you haven't been around. It's fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. How you doing? I'm good. What you drawing for today? So Inktober day 17. Today's prompt is Demon. So I'm drawing this original character. I'm doing all original art all month. So I'm just creating original things. And yelling at my art friends as I do. Step right up. You want me to tear you apart, Carlos? Get in line.
I think I've been improved on your methods a bit too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading and...
I'll improve on your methods.
What? No, I want all my art friends to be successful. I want artists to live off of their art. Is that like that crazy? Is it that insane? Surely it is, isn't it? It's that insane. It truly is that insane. Tear me up, sir. Carla's like, I would like another. Hey, that doesn't look that bad now. That doesn't look that bad. I don't hate it. You ain't wrong. I should integrate studies into my work. Yeah, because, I mean, as you're making stuff, you are studying. Like, that's happening. It's happening whether you know it or not, and whether you acknowledge it or not, you are. Like, you're doing stuff. You're getting better. It's just the act of drawing all the time. And that way you don't have to get yourself locked into, like, I can't do anything until I study for another 4,000 hours. Like, yeah, but studying isn't bad, but it also is not generating any income. And I also understand the mindset of, but it's getting me better to get more. But it's like, yeah, but you can also study by just promoting yourself and working on things and doing the grind. I think you should demonize your version of Chester. Me too, man. I'm having a real hate my job, hate my life kind of day. No, Ray. I know this feeling too well, and we can't have that. Ray. No, Ray. No, Ray. What can we do, Ray? Ray, what is it going to take? What's it going to take, man? That's sweet. I agree. That's kind of how it works in the trades. Yeah, see? See? Yeah, so yeah, Eli, I'm doing like original stuff. So I don't do a lot of original art very often. I do a lot of fan art, obviously, because people buy fan art, and I like to eat and pay my bills. And I have always kind of operated with the mindset that people don't care. Like, they don't care about what my stories are. They like my art style, which is cool, definitely a plus. And they want me to draw their thing in my art style. Which is also, to be fair, a lot of what I do. I see artists and I love their art style, and I want them to draw my favorite character in their art style. That's what I do. Okay. Ray. Should his elbow be over the sword, or should the sword be behind? It's on his hip. We're looking up. We're worm's eye view looking up. It's on his hip, but it's slightly behind. It's on his hip from behind. Should his elbow be in front? I think this is right, isn't it? This is right. The sword should be in front of the elbow. Ray's going to do the face again with the 2 dots and the K. Arctic Arts, you could accept reality and realize your art is already excellent. Exactly. Look, Michael Scott, The Office, slapping the desk. Thank you. Your art is fine art. Having the sword in front of the elbow kind of makes it feel like it's sticking out further from the body than I think you intended. I feel like it would probably be under. Okay. This is how much I value Ray's opinion. I'll change everything because Ray told me to. It shouldn't really be. It should be like at his hip. What do you think? What about this? Carlos says, I've been carrying some original stuff to show, and no one even acknowledges them. Someone asked me what your art style is, and I described it in my words. How do you describe your art style? Are you talking to Arctic? Your real problem is the weird tangency with the arm and the sword handle. Yeah, I agree. Which is my forever curse, man. I always end up with tangents all the time. He's gonna change everything before he reads the second part of it. Wait, it's probably cooler with the sword in front. Yeah. We'll just do it in front. It's fine. It's only literally one button that I keep undoing or redoing. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll even do this. I'll duplicate that layer. Keep it untouched so that I can always go back to it. And then let's get rid of this. And it's all good. To you, the vampire, how do you describe your art style to folks? Usually very angular, very bold, vibrant colors. That's usually what I say. Very bold, very vibrant color palette, and lots of angular line work. That's a wicked tangent, bro. Oops. Good. I hit 2 of the 3 adjectives. Nice. Nice. That's also what my high school art teacher used to... No, not high school. Middle school. No. What year? I don't even remember. One of my earliest art teachers ever in my life told me that I had an incredibly bold line work that was very reminiscent of like harsh graphic design. I mean, she liked it. She's like, it's very different. It's very unique for like illustration work. Thank you. I don't know how to take. I guess. We are still all waiting to buy the animated Kevin Hinkle His Early Years. Nobody's waiting to buy that, Reed. Nobody cares about that. Oh, I forgot the... Can you guys see that? I forgot the spikes. That's important to the sword design. Although, again, it's at a really weird angle, so I don't know how much you should be seeing it. But they're there. If it was like here, it'd be coming out like that. And if it was here, it'd be coming out like that. So I'm kind of faking it a little bit. But yeah, me and my gosh dang tangents, man. It happens a lot. I think that's a byproduct of the bold, angular graphic designness of it all. It would be easier to watch your story than watching all of Forever Sorty Guy. Read, That was like years ago now, man. Years ago. If you haven't listened to all that by now, you clearly don't care. This is you in general, to the overarching population. You talking to me? The king of tangents? Are you the king of tangents? It's a natural tendency. It's a natural tangency. You gotta stop with this, man. Okay.
Well, art is not all fun and games. It's a lot of hard work.
Yes. I'm just gonna go black. Solid black for pants. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate it. Like I said, I will be back streaming tomorrow and the next day. We are doing a doodle stream this week. So there will be double stream on Thursday. The theme for the week is Halloween candy, which was pitched by patron Catherine Zawada. And this will be our fourth episode to the finale. And so again, there will not be one the following Thursday. So I'm kind of trying to space this out to last to the end of the year. So we're kind of doing like every other Thursday now for doodle streams as we get closer and closer to the series finale. I'll also not be doing a Inktober live at all this weekend because I'll be camping. So the prompts will be drawn off air. I'll still be posting them Saturday, Sunday. You just won't have a live stream to watch me make them. I might be able to join the doo-doo stream. Wow, Carlos. Like this? Like this, man? Calling it a doo-doo stream? Really? Eli, the important question is, what is your favorite Halloween candy? I mean, my favorite candy is usually a tie between Reese's and peanut M&Ms. Like chocolate. Chocolate! Should I put this so that you know that his belt, or is it dumb? Nah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Commit. I'm committed. Is my left hand typo? Toop? My left hand toop? There has never been truer words spoken. That is the right answer. My favorite Reese's is... Like, I mean, I like Reese's in general, Reese's Cups. But I love the Reese's... look, another tangent, of course. I love the Reese's Eggs during Easter. And the Reese's Pumpkins. Something about them, the way, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but...
Hi, Kevin.
B-Abs is back. Everybody, don't worry. Don't worry, B-Abs is back. Did you finish? Finish the fold? The great fold of 2023? The great fold of October 17th, 2023? The eggs are so much better somehow. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. What about the trees? The trees aren't as good. I don't know why. I have no explanation. I like the pumpkins and I like the eggs. I don't go as off on the trees. And I don't know why they're better. But they are absolutely better. There's no logical reason. There's literally no logical reason why they're better. Oh, hold on, Kevin. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa there. Oh, guess what tomorrow's theme is? saddle. And I am 100% drawing a horse, and I'm gonna go all out on it. I'm not gonna wuss out on this. And then I don't want to hear anything about drawing horses ever again. We're going to go to Disney next week, so laundry is a whole thing.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus, God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth!
I know. Because I can't think of saddle and not think of a horse. Like, that's just natural what I would think about. So, that's what I'll do. And then, the end. Although by that logic, I would say that I should have been in the clear after 2 entire 3-hour live streams of drawing nothing but horses also. But what do I know? Saddle up, folks. Hope Castle. I used to love Butterfingers until they ruined / changed the taste. Oh, interesting. Now there isn't enough money on the planet to buy new ones. I mean, it could be a saddle for some weird creature. It could be, but nah. It's got to be a horse. This is it, man. It has to be. I gotta face my fear. This is the year for new beginnings, for sunsetting, for facing our fears. This is it. Sad? Is there sad music right now? It's not on a long playlist, by the way. It was on like I think a 2-hour or 1 hour. So like it's gonna end and change, and I'm not gonna hear what it's gonna turn into. You're so funny, Ray. Is that the guy that turned into a gargoyle? Your first comment. Kevin, we believe in you and your equestrian drawing abilities. That or saddle shoes. What's a saddle shoe? Sounds like haunting chorus music. Pretty standard Halloween noises. Oh, did it move to like a Halloween mix? Oh, Dracula's guest chamber. Yeah, I can't hear it. At least I don't like the silly, goofy Halloween mix where it's like, you know, and it's like weird, off-brand, like we had that the other day when the playlist just kept going, and then eventually it moved into that territory. I was like, all right, I'm cutting this one off. I'm cutting that one off. We're done. You know it if you saw it, Kevin. A saddle shoe? I can't even imagine. But you're probably right. I probably would if I saw it, but I can't imagine what it is. I like your picture of Daredevil. Get out of here. See yourself out. I said good day, sir. I said good day. Send you a pic of saddle shoes. Okay. Red 5 standing by. This is blue leader. It's kind of crazy drawing some of these characters again for the first time in like a decade plus. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, actually. Let's see what this saddle shoe looks like that Behab sent me. Oh, I had no idea that's what those were called. Interesting. That almost kind of seems like some kind of tap shoe variant. Well, what do I know? It's lizard time. What does that mean? You're going to feed the lizard? Are we feeding the lizard, Ray? And no, that's not a euphemism for something else. No, she likes to come out and scramble around. Oh. Oh, is this something you came up with forever ago? This isn't something you just winged it? No, so most of the prompts for this month I am creating totally original each day at a time. But there are a couple. So far there's only been two. Two that I have pulled from really old artwork. So this is a character I designed like from my middle school, high school time. And the last drawing I have of him is from 2006. But most of them that I've been doing this month, totally original each day. So this drawing up here, this is from 2006. John Y is here. Are you drawing the lizard? No, I am not. So she scratches at the door until I let her out. Are you draining the... I know what that means. They're making a live-action Gargoyles, are they? This is looking good. Thanks, man. Thanks, Carlos. Carlos, you're okay. Carlos is okay. Carlos can stay. Let's do... Ugh. Not that. Whatever you do, don't do that. I still need to do the pupils. I want to do a couple like really dark. So this, and that will get filled in. Do I want to put more? Maybe I do. Let's just leave it like that. See how that is. What is the other one from Ye Days of Old? So all of this is coming from a story that I've had in my mind that I've never really fully sat down and fleshed out. It's all bits and pieces. There isn't even, to this day, I still don't have a reason for why does the good guy do what the good guy does, and why does the bad guy do what the bad guy does, and why does good guy not like bad guy? Like, I have no explanation for that. I have no explanation for that. Like, if I actually sat and thought about it, could I come up with something? Probably. But I haven't. But it's fantasy-based. Like, medieval, kind of, elves, creatures, There's crystals. That's the important thing. There's crystals that are magic. And the magic crystals grant special powers. The main hero is named Troy. That definitely got locked in a very long time ago. And he has blue hair. He was definitely inspired by Link from Zelda, being a lifelong Zelda fan. And over the years, it's funny because I had tried over the years to differentiate him from Link in like visual style. And then Link changed.
Hi, Kevin.
Kristen's here. And then Link changed. So I don't like this at all, actually. That doesn't look good at all. That kind of broke things up in an ugly way. Maybe I'll keep just the shadow under the hood. Yeah. I didn't like what that was kind of, yeah, I didn't like that. So Troy is the other one that I did. I did Troy, here, I'll show you. So on day 11, the prompt was wander. And so I redrew Troy, kind of updated him a little bit. And here's him exploring a cave. So, main character. He has blue hair. That's for sure. Carlos is like, thanks, man. Nut. Carlos. Kristen, how you doing? How you doing today? Yep, made it for the end. Just finishing up now. Pretty much done with this, actually. So I want to add the pupils, and that'll be the end, and then we'll get out of here. 2.5 hours. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, maybe I should. I wasn't planning to keep it like this, but maybe I should. I was going to have a solid white pupil, but I kind of like that. In that case, boo, you disabled the shit. Yep, I disabled all the challenges because I had enough. I got enough. I was like, you know what? I just want to finish these prompts out for the month. It's eating away too much of my time. So I need to kind of curb the streams down so that they're not 4 or 5 hours every day, because I know you guys love it and I do enjoy it, but it just eats away at like all my freelancing time, and it eats away at time that I should be working on Pro Gamers Guide, and it's like, we can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing it. I know. I can hear the tears.
"9 a.m. Time to let the class in." Well, don't want to keep them waiting any longer.
I'm so excited about
Welcome to
Art class.
Isn't this cooking? Sorry.
Oh. Hey, thanks for the raid, Peeping Owl. How are you? Welcome in. Totally awful. Hi. Welcome, guys. My name's Kevin. I'm an artist. And I make art. All right, now that you're caught up, I'm working on Inktober today.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
Ray says, I can't believe doing 31 fully illustrated drawings is taking time. I know, Ray. Ray has the funniest things. Ray's like, how dare you spend time on something you enjoy? You think you're funny, Ray? So yeah, welcome in. I hope your stream was awesome. Thank you for sharing your community with me. I'm working my way through Inktober. This is year 5 for me. So if you're not familiar with Inktober, that's where you draw something every day. Through the whole month of October, there's an official prompt list. Today's prompt is demon. So I drew this demon, which is based on a character I drew in 2006. Are you a vamp? Are you opium? No, I don't think I'm opium. I am a vampire. For this month. For this month, I have transformed into a vampire. But yes, thank you. I'm actually just at the end of the stream. So I just finished this up. I think this is done. I think I'm done with this. Am I done with this? Yeah. Yeah, we're done with this. Stream was fun. That's good. That's awesome. So yeah, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. This was the drawing I needed to do, and I finished it. So awkward. But here, let me show you guys that just popped in. Some of the pieces I've done so far for this month. Okay, so this is today. This is Demon. Original character. I'm doing original art and original characters all month long. So this is Demon. Let me open up the status update here, which is helpful. All right. Here's your catch up, everybody. Everybody, let's catch up. Day 1 was dream. Is this person real or is this in a dream? I don't know. I haven't divulged that yet. So that was prompt number 1. Prompt number 2 was spiders. This is the Spider Queen. This is path. It's not meant to be necessarily evil. It's just a path, and it's just unknown. This is dodge. This is bow training, as I called it. So someone was getting a little aggressive, a little trigger happy with the bow. Almost shot the instructor there. We've got map. We've got a map maker / cartographer out there putting a map together for us out in the field. Day 6 was golden. This is Queen of the River Elves. So her people are on the river. Shade the Hellhound, hi, hello. We're doing a quick catch up before I end the stream for today. Day 7 was drip. So this is just a nice little still image of just a little puddle of water in the forest dripping off these leaves. Day 8 was toad. So I drew this little warrior toad that's doing some martial arts with some clubs. I think he's small. In my head, he's tiny. He's not a human size. He's like little. Day 9 was bounce. So this little girl was collecting flowers and she accidentally stepped on this slime in the field and it scared her. So she's bouncing off of the slime. Day 10 was fortune. So this ties directly into map. So maybe somebody either hid this gold at where the X is on the map or they found it. Day 11 is wander. So this is the main character of my original story, wandering into a dark cave with some spooky eyes. Day 12 was spicy, the most liked, most engaged, most commented on artwork I've done all month. It's actually ridiculous how much more. Like if you look on Facebook, everything averages about 20 like engagements. This one's like up to 80. So, but spicy, this is the snake witch. This is absolutely not her real form. She's actually a snake. If you couldn't tell by all the snake iconography. But spicy. Day 13 was rise. So this is a shadow goblin that is literally being born out of shadows. Day 14 was castle. So here is the castle that was shown twice in the map. This is the castle. It's just a wall because it's ruined, decrepit, been there for however long. Day 15 was dagger. So this is the Spider Queen's dagger she's holding behind her back. So that ties directly back into day 2. And then yesterday was angel. This is Sister Maddie, who's part of some kind of religious order that I just created yesterday. And so she is actually collecting the basket of flowers and vegetables that the girl dropped on day 9 and left. And she realized, oh, I got to go back and collect it. So it's at night. She went outside to go collect it. And she's just discovered that a traveler has just approached their, I don't know, temple, home, church. So she's greeting a wary traveler as she's collecting the basket that the little girl dropped. There you go. You're caught up. And then today was Demon. And I did this. Peep Now says, your art is epic. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you again for popping in today for the raid. I am on all the socials. So exclamation point socials. I'm on literally everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, DeviantArt. All the things. So if you want to see more, same username everywhere. And I post every single day. Thank you guys all for being here. I am so happy you spent some time with me. I'm going to get out of here because I'm done. I got nothing else to do. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Let's find another artist to raid and keep sending the love on. Okay, I've got no artist that I'm... Shh. You, be quiet. I've got no artist that I follow live, so that's fine. Give me...
Looks so yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good. Yummy, yummy. Looks so good.
Yes, we don't go around altering liable artwork, Dr. Franklin go. Yes, I think so. Yes, the joyfulness is over.
The joyfulness is over. All right, let's see. I just need to find someone that we can go say hi to. Stand by. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. I'll come in tomorrow with... Wow, this looks great. Does this person... Sorry. Wow. All right. Let me go over to their Twitch channel here. The ads. The ads. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. We're going to go raid someone I've never seen before. Brighan. Brighan is working on Destiny Commission, but this looks awesome. And I'll be back tomorrow for another Inktober. So let's go Brighan. If you can hang out and say hi and drop a follow, I am positive they will appreciate it. If you need to take off, I understand as well. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's go say hi to Brighan.